Boom. 4-0.
4-0, baby.
What a shit tough game.
Dude, I was so worried. Especially that first quarter and first half. Honestly, the whole half.
You about jumped up and put your head to the ceiling.
A couple times.
Dude, I knew it was going to be a tough game going in. I didn't expect that. Mahomes is the worst he's looked all year long.
Yep.
And those would still be good stats for our past quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's probably the worst game he's ever had with the Chiefs.
Absolutely.
Statistically.
Well, yeah, he was just off. Everything was off. But you know what? D-Rob was running that one where he missed him running down that left sideline. D-Rob was supposed to run a comeback.
Oh, really?
And I've said it before, I wonder if D-Rob's brains keep him off the field. That's what prevented him, because the guy's got lots of talent. And I guess on one of his touchdowns, Poppy was telling me tonight that D-Rob ran the wrong route, but Patrick still hit him. So I wonder if D-Rob's just not getting this offense, and that's why there's some miscommunication. Like maybe he can't pick it up that quick.
That quick? It's been like 2 or 3 years.
Well, but you see him on week 4, whenever we started getting deeper into the playbook and coming up with new plays, then you start seeing errors.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. I feel like most of his success comes from pretty simple routes, like that one fly and a corner route. Like it's nothing that he needs to really remember.
That's true. It's frustrating seeing Slay was out. So somebody should have been eating. Oh my goodness, Sammy should have been eating today. Somebody should have been eating up them backups. So they had guys rotating in and out of their secondary, and we weren't taking advantage of it.
Yep.
And then, man, you know, the lights can play with your eyes when you're in a dome. They can throw off your perception. I don't know what it was, but Mahomes was missing guys today. But he still threw for 315.
Yeah, that's crazy. No touchdowns, but he had one that was dropped by Sammy.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Sammy got laxed on it.
Yeah, he just thought it was a touchdown and he got knocked out. And then he had 2 fumbles, too.
That was Detroit's Super Bowl. They haven't had a big game in Detroit in years. So all week, man, their media, the NFL Network, everybody was pumping that game up as Stafford, 3-0 Detroit, Patricia, it's a new feel, and even their fans on Twitter were talking about, man, you know, if we beat the Chiefs, you know, we're downhill, we're going to the Super Bowl. So,
I mean, if they came out here and dominated us, then shoot, I'd reconsider the Lions. But I mean, they put up a really good game, but I think they can't really make a good playoff run like people might have been thinking before today.
How many turnovers did Detroit get? 4?
3 fumbles, and we had was it 5 or 6 total fumbles? Because I know we fumbled 3 times.
We had Dat fumbled, right? On one of the kick returns.
McCole, 2 Sammys. Did Sammys fumble twice?
No, he just did that one when he was trying to get extra yards. He had that one.
Oh, he had a drop.
Stands.
So
you had Sammy, McCole Hardman. Didn't Dat lose one?
I think so.
There's more. I think there's more.
I mean, it wasn't one of our running backs.
I'll start writing these stats down.
Yeah.
You better not be watching my channel for stats.
But I don't think I think it was Dat, and then McCole and Sammy.
Man, my God, dude. But Detroit was balling, and how do you not start looking for that? If somebody comes up and punches the ball out, you guys got to be on the sideline hey, they're going after the ball today. Protect the ball, and that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I also think at the NFL level, man, you know, we think these coaches coach. Sometimes they gloss over little shit like that. Don't bring it up. Don't mention it.
Yeah.
Coach it.
Yeah. McCoy in his post-game press conference was talking about how great our team was. I think we had 5 turnovers. That's what he said.
Unacceptable.
But he said that he's never seen a team put up that many turnovers to win the game.
Yeah.
And he was like, the MVP went down and did what he does. And, I mean, we put a lot of trust in McCoy because whenever we were taking that game-winning touchdown, we were down in the goal line, we handed it to him on the same play 3 times in a row.
Well,
just trusting that he'd get in.
But we didn't in the 4th. They were running Williams out there. Man, I am a Williams fan. That dude's a 3rd-string running back.
Yep.
Stop lying to yourself, Kansas City. You can see the difference when he's out there. Even that one that he scored on, I forget which one of our linemen pushed him in. That was questionable. But the dude is not a 1st-string running back. He's a good 3rd. A really good 3rd.
I think he's the best 3rd string running back in the NFL.
I wanted us to play him more last year. Everybody's like, sharing his speed where he almost hit 21. It took him half the field to hit it. Like, stop with the bullshit. When you see McCoy in there, McCoy is so much quicker to the holes on the line, finding the hole. McCoy would have scored on those when it took 3 downs.
But that's the beautiful thing about the Chiefs is you don't got to rank our running backs.
No.
Because we got running back by committee. So we got McCoy in there. Williams went down, so the other Williams stepped up, filled in. He's been doing great in our run game. If anything, has took a step up from.
Yeah. And I'm banging on Williams a little bit. I love the kid. And he's a killer addition to our team. But, like, people are like, oh, he should be starting. Like, what are you watching?
Yeah, probably not starting. But, I mean, like I said, when we're doing running back by committee like that, you have to have talent in all, like, 3-4 strings of running back if you're going to do that successfully and switch them out and keep them energized.
Yep, everybody was calling for D-Train to, people were mad when we brought in Shady McCoy, and they were calling for D-Train. Like, why we've got D-Train? Why are you paying McCoy this money?
$3 million.
Yeah, he gets nothing, and especially when you look at, like, what we dumped for Hyde, and then the difference is like 1.8. It was minute.
Yeah.
But, so I wasn't as big on D-Train as everybody was. But just a couple carries he got last week and his explosiveness, I think D-Train hits the holes quicker than Williams and would make more noise back there in our backfield than Williams.
Yeah, but the thing is, Williams is a little more of a power back. And I think we need that punching in on them 3rd and 1s and stuff where he just needs to run downhill.
Yes,
and he can make that stuff happen. And he's quick. He can juke and hit you with a mean shoulder and put you on the ground and keep going.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably stop banging on him because we do need a power back, and he is our power back. So,
dude,
right.
I think we have a great setup at running back with Shady. I
love Shady.
Yeah, I think we're good how we are now, honestly. I don't even think we need, what's his name that starts for us all the time?
Damien?
Williams. Yeah, Damien
No,
Williams.
dude,
No, I mean, I love Damien Williams, but I'm
Damien.
saying with the success we've had without him.
No, Damien Williams is so cold in space. Like, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
So you want that?
Yeah, I mean, in the open field and when he has space, he's pretty unstoppable. But I feel like actually running the ball,
I'd rather have McCoy.
But I mean, D-Train is a baller, man. He's our 4th string.
Hell, kid, man. People are like, oh, he's too little to play in the NFL. He's too little to play in the NFL, which is the same thing I say about Ben Neiman.
Yeah.
But Barry Sanders.
Look at Philip Lindsay, Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, same size as D-Train.
Tyreek Hill.
Everybody said, oh, well, Barry Sanders was an all-star college and all this and all that. D-Train was pretty flipping good in college, too, man.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. And you look at him. Remember in training camp, everyone was like, he could show up without his shoulder pads on and play a game.
Kid's a little rock.
Yeah.
Our cornerbacks, dude, everybody's banging on Ward, and I get it. Yeah, there's some plays where he needs to be turning his head around, and he needs to be more aggressive. But, dude, you guys got to understand. Stafford, some of the quarterbacks who are playing, when they can put that ball in there like that, when they're confident, and they're playing against the Chiefs, they have to make those throws. Mm-hmm. Other quarterbacks and other teams won't attempt that throw because of Ward's tight coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
Even Fuller had some that he should have knocked down. That one in the end zone, that was an incomplete pass. From the time it bounced off his hands, bounced off of Fuller, and then through the back of the end zone, the one they called, it was questionable. They went to instant replay. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Ward will be one of the best quarterbacks that we've had on our team in a while if he can figure out how to consistently finish off his plays, because he's in position every single time, man.
There's a play clock in your head. There should be a play clock in your head that if it's 4, even 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 3, 4, 5, you need to start getting your head around. And you need to be looking at the expressions on your wide receiver's face and oh, you can't do that. Bullshit. You can't simulate how your eyes and how your face goes when the ball's in the air coming to you. You got to be able to read that and turn your head around and play the ball. And, what was our cornerbacks coach? Emmett Thomas, who was a Hall of Fame player. He had problems with guys turn around playing the ball. Our new ones having a hard time with guys turn around playing the ball. Like, fucking turn around and play the ball.
You know how you fix that?
Wait, him
You
and
said
Hammer
him.
Hammer?
Close. You set him 10 yards right here, and you have Mahomes warm up at their helmet.
Williams, Williams running that little 10-yard down. Mahomes about stuck that ball through the middle of his back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, turn around, dude.
Yeah.
What the
Well,
fuck
yeah.
are you doing?
That pass rush came in a little quick. Dude, they were getting there off of 3 pass rushers. They were getting pressure on Mahomes off of 3 pass rushers.
Yeah, man. You know, I go back and forth on Tardif.
Yeah, I mean, I like him sometimes. Other times I don't like him.
I like him in the run game, but sometimes he'll get eaten up in the pass game. Then Mitch Morse, today he was getting pushed back
Schwartz.
a little bit. Schwartz, sorry. Cam Irving didn't do that bad of a job.
I think Cam Irving kind of balled. Most of the pressure was coming from the right side.
I know, but a lot of the times, though, Mitch Schwartz is a genius, okay? So if that defensive end's taking that corner and rolling out, Schwartz will just roll with him and push him back and allow Mahomes to step in the pocket.
Yeah, yeah.
So sometimes it looks like Schwartz getting beat back there, but he's not. He'll take that guy run him
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Well, I mean,
That's
dude,
why
I
you
love
always-
Schwartz. I love Schwartz, man. But I feel like when you're doing that and that DN swings out like that, you create another defensive end, one more in on Tardif. And so whenever he doesn't have, another guy right there, and it's not just you're guarding this space, and it's right here and all of to your right, I feel like that could create problems with him since he's a stronger running blocker.
It can, but that's why most times you'll see Mahomes do like a little ladder and up and then out and
Yeah.
flow off to the right. And Mahomes in space. I mean, he had a nice run today. How long was that run? 16 yards?
It was on 4th and 8.
Yeah, it looked like 116 yards.
Yeah, he was talking about that. He was like, after the injury, I slowed down a little bit, but I saw the lane and just took it.
Well, and was it Williams that caught that that rocket from him right down the middle of the field? I think it was a 3rd down play, and Mahomes just hit him for like a 20-some-odd yard play, maybe a 30-yard play, right down the pipe, man.
I haven't watched the game more than once.
It was a rope. Mahomes still balls out. A bad Mahomes game is better than top echelon quarters.
Yeah, it
And
really
it's
is.
Week 3, Tom Brady threw for 150 yards, 1 touchdown or 0 touchdowns and a pick.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. Goff had a shitty game. Imagine that. Goff's so overrated.
You think Goff had a shitty game
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
He combined with the other QB, Deshaun Watson, for 900 yards. Or who they play? Was it Texans versus them? I know it was Rams versus
Rams got like blown out. You're gonna have to look it up. Somebody was. I saw Goff had a bad game today.
he combined for over 900 yards. I watched the video and he was connecting on a lot of passes. But I mean, I'm overall impressed with how we played. Our defense has been balling. Breland is a really good corner.
Brady
Picking him up
stepped
was
up and
huge.
he's been a nice addition.
I don't even know about stepping up. I think he's just been consistently good for us these all 4 weeks, and we get Morris Claiborne next week.
He has been. How about that play on the goal line, man? That was so fucking cold.
Yep.
And you know what? It was Ward who told Breland to take it to the house.
Really?
Yeah, because I thought there was a whistle like everybody else, but as Breland walks right over there, picks it up, and Ward's like, "Go, go, go, go!" And dude, me and you were like, "That's a fumble, that's a
Yep,
fumble."
yep.
But every time we're like, "That's a fumble," because
Of course, we're trying to be positive.
positive. Well, some of us were trying to be positive
Some
for the
of
game
us.
today. But
yeah, I
man,
came in a little grumpy.
that was a heads up play.
Yeah, man. And dude, props to Williams for punching that ball out of there. He was almost on the ground, and Williams had a couple plays where he wasn't moving his feet really. He looked like he was stuck in concrete and getting those face mask penalties.
Yeah.
But then later in the game he stepped up and got that fumble, which ended up going for 100 yards and a 14 points win.
Yeah, it was really nice. Our run defense, man, is either on or it's off.
Yeah.
We need a tone-setting linebacker.
Dude, I think Damian Williams can be that. Damian Wilson.
Dude, there's one play, I'll go back and rewatch it and save the time for you. But there was one play, guy runs right up the middle, and Damian went over to the left. There's like, all these guys are making, I don't know if they overthink it sometimes, but they are
Well,
just missing plays.
You got to think about how many snaps he's taking. He's going to make a couple of mistakes. But he's saving some good on second down. He makes it not as easy of a third down conversion. He'll make the third down stop.
He threw for 500 yards. Jared Goff threw for 500
Yeah,
today.
exactly.
But maybe he was just missing when he was getting down there. But the guy I was watching was banging on him.
Who'd they play?
See, unfortunately, that pushed him where Goff was terrible on Sunday afternoon.
Threw for 500 yards. It doesn't sound too
Throwing
terrible.
2 touchdown passes and racking up 517 yards. His passer rating was 80. So, but everything else about his performance was well below par. So I guess what I was watching was him just like throwing it in the dirt.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't say you throw for 500 yards and you had a bad game.
Yeah, I don't know if that was necessarily a bad game. I'm pretty sure their team put up 30 or 40 points though. I think it was actually like 40 something to 40 something. I think it was one of the higher scoring games.
Peters had a pick 6.
Yeah, he also got burnt.
Yeah, he did. But Mike
Oh,
Evans,
it was against the Bucks.
Bucks. Yeah, Winston went
Winston.
on him.
Yeah, Mike Evans just burnt Peters.
But Peters got fucking killed in the end zone
Yeah.
across that line. That lineman almost could have been thrown out of the game for the hit. It was vicious.
The late hit.
He hit Peters right in the head, helmet to helmet.
I
Lowered
didn't
his
watch
head
it.
and cracked him. Like Burfett
Jesus.
got thrown out today.
Really? Again? What do you do?
I think was it Doyle? They played Indy.
Hmm.
He came across the middle, and Burfett, boom, lowered his head, hit with the crown of his helmet, blasted him. They kicked him out of the game. Of course, that dumb shit's running off the field, and he's smiling to the crowd and waving like a jack off.
People think that that's the root of all of the AB controversy.
What?
The perfect hit on AB. And now
Oh,
he has
yeah, not the
CTE.
shit.
Yeah, he could have CTE from it.
Well,
he
yeah.
got killed.
It only takes one time, man.
Yeah, I thought he died. I literally, when I was watching that live, I thought he died. I thought he snapped his neck and was just dead there.
What's the Titans? The Lions tight end who we played today, Hutchins?
Huckins?
Anyway,
Something like that.
I thought he was dead for a minute.
Oh my god.
Try to
he got
fucking hurdle
robbed.
that motherfucking Chief again, bitch.
Idiot. He tried that again earlier against Matthew. Matthew wasn't having none of that.
Yeah, Matthew caught his ass, and
Twice.
who was it? Was it?
It was Wilson and Matthew. The second time when he got robbed.
Yeah. Try to hurl another motherfucking Chief.
It ain't gonna happen.
What the fuck happens? You get dumped on your head every damn time. I hate that shit.
I like it when we do it.
So do I, but man, it's embarrassing as shit when it happens to you.
Yeah, when you don't, yeah.
Whenever Matthew got hurdled, what, last week or week before?
Well, I mean, it's pretty common with tight ends. Whenever it's a big dude like that, you gotta go low.
That's why we teach you guys to tackle with your fucking head up.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done whenever you got a almost 300-pound dude running full force at you, and you're 230 and a DB.
Well, I'd still want to see where I'm hitting, like I would duck and get out of the way. Shit. Do something. Don't get hurdled. But they put a
Yeah.
stop to that today, man, and I thought that dude was dead for a minute. I was
So
jumping
did
on
I,
him.
man. Originally, I thought it was just his shoulder that got injured. I didn't see his head bounce off the floor.
Bonk.
Yeah, and weren't you saying that it's like concrete under their turf?
Yeah, they've got turf, but that's a concrete,
Base.
floor base underneath it. Man, back in the day, man, when these boys were playing
On
AstroTurf.
carpet, yeah.
AstroTurf.
This stuff looked like carpet.
That's what my dad had, my Nani and Poppy had on their porch out in the backyard, was AstroTurf over concrete.
What did
cheese
they put
played
it
on
on? What was it on concrete? Did it actually
Yeah.
put it on? Man, that stuff literally looked like carpet. Like
Yeah,
thin carpet.
little, yep.
Little ass carpet.
It was faster than shit, but harder than hell.
What do you mean, like you run fast on it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, because, some stadiums, if they have a slow team, they'll grow their grass a little longer. Like if the Chiefs come into play, they'll leave the grass a little bit longer because theoretically you're running through shit. It's a slower field.
Hmm.
You never knew that?
Mhm.
That's why I always bitched when we played Pop Warner because we played in a foot
Oh my God,
foot tall
that
grass.
sucked.
You couldn't even see my team half the time.
Yeah, we're all
Especially
little.
little Ramon's ass.
See our little orange helmets floating.
Little Ramon's doing good, man. Ramon Shelton, who plays for Staley, was Trent's running back, and Pop Warner. And that little kid was so cold.
Yeah, man, I never forget playing with the Seahawks when I was in kindergarten and him looking like Reggie Bush, just juking out the whole team and taking it for 6. Like,
He was really fucking good,
That was
and
insane.
he's killing it at Staley. And I think MU sent him an offer or sent him a package. So man,
good for him.
yeah, heads up, a shout out, man.
Yeah.
Keep kicking ass.
Yep.
Okay, what else? linebacker. We need a Tonsay linebacker. We do get what's his name back this week.
Who?
Our corner Claiborne.
Yeah,
Which
Claiborne.
I've never been big on that dude.
I don't know why, but every time I looked at him in Dallas, I saw 24 and Claiborne. I just thought he looked like a good corner, like an elite corner.
I know he played in New York and I don't know, had a decent year.
Well, he's coming back and playing with the Honey Badger, and they played together in college.
Claiborne did?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And dude, I mean, communication with the DBs are huge.
I wouldn't doubt if he takes Fuller's spot instead of Wards.
Yep. I mean, Breland, he's not getting his spot taken.
I can't believe how good Breland's playing.
Dude, it's insane, man. Mahomes calls him, I mean, not Mahomes, Matthew calls him Breezy.
People were banging on Matthews today, dude. Matthews had a sack and 6 tackles.
Dude, that sack was so huge,
He's
too,
quick.
on third down.
I love Badger.
Oh, me too. I wouldn't have preferred to get anybody else other than him on defense.
And then Chris Jones was hustling today. He
Yeah,
made
Chris
up for all the
Jones.
bullshit people, you know. But dude, he had that one series where he fucking in the backfield, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Like what changed?
Either he got tired or they started double teaming him.
Sorry, Chip, I have to go back and watch it. But man,
Or
he,
chipping him. And then
he balled out. Then who? What's my defensive end I like? Ogba.
Okafor.
I can't mix
Ogba.
that. Which one? Had a sack
Okafor's
today?
97, 90's Ogba.
Ogba had a sack today.
Yeah, I think so.
He's playing good.
Yeah, Ogba. Number 90, Ogba is balling. He's the one who got the sack against Jackson.
And got a
Last
sack
week.
today.
I think he got a sack today.
We got 4
I'm
sacks
going to go back
today.
and watch the game again.
We got 4 sacks. Everybody's still banging on Clark. Clark tweeted after the game like, no disrespect to a tackle, but that shit don't pay my family or something. Like it's time to go to work. He's like, new team. I'm getting double teamed, chips, etc. No excuses. People are still banging on Clark. Look, man, if you're not used to getting double teams, I'm sure that's frustrating,
Yeah.
and you have to work through it. We all see Khalil Mack destroy double teams.
Yeah.
I think Clark has it in him to flip the script and be like that too.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dog, but, I mean, when you're getting double teamed like that every time, I think whenever we get our most success on our defensive line is whenever Chris Jones is right next to him. Because you can't double team both of them.
Well, yeah, you can, and then they do.
Not if they're right on the same side, and you got a blitzer coming in over there too. You're screwed.
You run a tight end around to jump on Jones. You can send a running back.
I mean, you can. We can't
you
prevent
can-
that every play.
It is harder to do it, but and
But-
Nadi had his first sack today.
Yeah.
First career sack. That's crazy to me. As many times.
More of a run stopper.
But he gets pressure.
Yeah, he does. But what I was saying, if you put Chris Jones and Mack over on the Clark over on the same side, not even if it increases pressure, you still have to make them conform to your defense in
Yeah,
another
absolutely.
way. If you're changing their formation, you're making them bring out another running back or another tight end just to cover them on one side, and then you still got Ogba on the other side and Okafor
What I would do, man, I
and
would.
K-Pass.
Yeah, I would take I put Okafor and Ogba in there, CJ, Nadi. I would dump maybe Wilson, bring Clark in,
Williams.
or Williams, or one of
Xavier-
the linebackers,
Xavier.
depending on the package, and I'd run Clark, let
Oh.
Clark pick his hole, for a blitz. So he's not tied down to that right side like he's been doing. I haven't seen him moving around much on the line.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely need to figure out a way to get him going. We pay too much money for him to be doing what he's doing now.
But he's still affecting plays.
Oh yeah, he got that pick week 1. That was huge.
Yeah.
At the end of the game, that no one got to see.
Got to see.
Got to saw.
We need Tyreek back.
Yeah, when do you
Fucking
think that's gonna happen?
Sammy Watkins, man. Dude, we were just talking about fumbles our last podcast.
Yeah.
Protect the fucking ball.
That's insane. Well, it was because he was fighting for extra yards. I got to give some props to that DB.
He was bam.
He punched that ball right out, and that was low. I mean, you figured he wasn't gonna fumble that.
He got up and went to go like that. And
Yeah.
it was tight, but he brought his arm up and just props that corner. Yeah, bam, push out like Tillman, like you were talking
Yeah,
about.
we were literally just talking about that last podcast.
And they even mentioned Peanut Tillman.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that dude was a beast.
yeah,
I wish we had some guys like that can go and punch that ball out consistently.
Man, what a stressful game.
Dude,
I was
don't get
spent.
started. You're what?
I was spent.
Oh, yeah.
Physically or mentally spent.
Yeah, just watching Mahomes not get rolling and get clicking until I feel like, what was it, like a drive in the second quarter, like 4 minutes left. That's whenever we had a good drive going, and I think we went down and scored, and that's when I kind of could relax a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what though? He did what MVPs do. Stepped up, 6-9 last drive.
Yep.
And he would have got touchdowns if we wouldn't have ran it in.
Oh yeah.
From down there, and they were expecting us to throw, and that's why we popped it in. But
yeah,
Mahomes is such a stud. We are so spoiled. Like we're bitching about it being a close game when we just won 34-30 in Detroit. Man, that's
and a good team, undefeated team. Matt Patricia's a defensive mastermind.
Boy, they were beating the shit out of Kelsey.
Yeah, I mean, Mahomes said, I just said, yeah, I mean, when I started talking about Mahomes. But Mahomes was talking about they knew they were going to go into that week with Kelsey being double teamed and a lot of man coverage.
That's exactly what they did. New England did against them. They were just two people smacking them off the line. Like, all right, you're going to earn everything you get today. But Kelsey still does it. And that pitch to fucking Shady McCoy was beautiful.
So nice. Mahomes was saying he saw a spark light up in Kelsey's eyes and he knew something was going to happen.
Dude, that
was sick.
Kelsey has turned into a machine. Dude, his blocking's good. We know about his hands and his routes and what he can do with the ball. But his overall game IQ, knowledge, dude, just through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
And that's how Shady is. Like Shady with holes, setting up his blocks. He's a natural runner. But like between that play right there, you saw Kelsey recognize McCoy right there and pitch it, and McCoy be cool, not.
Yep. Let's not drop it.
Beautiful.
Dude, I mean, if you go back and think about Kelsey's career here, his first 3 years, remember, everyone was kind of skeptical about him. He was really good, but remember, he was always getting these penalties, fumbling,
he's matured,
dropping balls. But he's grown and he's figured out that like if he wants this to be a Super Bowl team, that he's got to be the tight end that he can be. And he grew up and has been a leader for this team.
Absolutely. Have you seen, when he came into the season, training camp, I was like, man, he looks skinny. He just looks like he's been drinking a lot. Or his arms look skinny. Face maybe was heavy. But Kelsey looked like he'd been partying a lot. He's always on TV with his girlfriend in Paris and shit. They were slamming beers everywhere. I was a little worried about Kelsey.
Dude.
Go watch, but go back to training camp, or like when we started training camp, and look at a picture of Kelsey, and look at him right now. He looks like two fucking different people. His jaw's squared out, his arms are rocked out. He looks just bigger. He's getting bigger, more mass. He's getting his man strength.
Well, look at Gronk.
He looks like a AIDS.
Well, I'm not talking about now, but I'm talking about like his whole career. He was always the drink party, whatever. He'd still clean up for the season and get it done.
Yeah, and I'm alright with that shit. Well, too a little bit. I want my guys working out all season. But I'm just saying, like Kelsey, dude, is just growing into legendary status.
Yeah.
Watching Tony Gonzalez growing up, we always thought like that's the best tight end we're ever going to see in Kansas City, and to say like now we've got a better one.
Yeah, and a better quarterback throwing to him.
That makes a big difference. Well, not for tight ends because every quarterback we had just fed the shit out of Gonzalez.
Really? I mean, I bet, dude. Gonzalez was insane.
Oh yeah, I remember the last game when Tony broke the record. Vermeil, it was just like everybody else could just sat down.
Really?
Because it was Gonzalez.
It sucks listening to him be like, the Falcons are better.
What's up with that bullshit, man?
Well, I mean, he kind of did have better playoff runs with him and
won.
So Super Bowl, though.
They didn't go to the Super Bowl with him.
Pretty sure they lost to the Patriots.
I thought they went to the Super Bowl like 2 years or a year after he retired.
Was that after he retired?
Yeah, it was after he retired. He only has one playoff win, I believe.
Good for him.
Did you see that play? I just tweeted it. There's a play, and I tagged Detroit Lions. And I put nice hustle today. There's a play where we're on offense, and they snap the ball, and Lions defensive tackle just stands up and starts walking. Never runs, never jogs, never hop skips. Just kind of stands up, actually starts to play a couple yards off the line, okay? So they snap it. He just comes walking up, and then Reader, or center, walks up, just boom, blasts him. I was like, dude, never ran. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Maybe
you can't say
dinged up.
Somebody said,
no idea.
Oh, he's a spy. That's not what spies do. They don't just stand there and slowly walk up There's a play going on.
Yeah.
I'll have to show it to you, dude.
Yeah, you gotta send it. Well, did you tweet it?
I tweeted it, and
Okay.
yeah, tag the Lions. I'm sure the Lions fans are gonna come back and lose their shit.
Man, dude, imagine that chick with the sign coming in and be like, "We're ready to get owned," or whatever, and then we lose. Imagine.
Yeah.
That's
Boy, Lions. They're all blaming the refs. Oh, their NFL wants the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, so they rigged the game. Like, stop.
Yeah, okay, but then they gave him that one catch over on that sideline, which was a catch, but it was pretty controversial.
But if you know what, thinking about it and taking out the homerism, when his foot comes down, if this is the line right here, okay, and his foot comes down and goes right there, yeah, it's gonna hit grass before it goes out.
Yeah.
So that's probably a good call. And then I think they got the call right where the dude dropped it on the back of the end zone against Fuller. That wasn't a fucking catch.
Yeah, I don't think so either. There were some great calls in that game. I don't think the refs did too bad a job at all.
Yeah, no, but man, these referees, they've got to stop throwing all these fucking flags.
Yeah, man, it
it's
sucks.
ruining football.
Makes it go by so much slower. Remember the third quarter felt like it went on for like 3 hours.
Well, that's because of the turnovers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Forgot about that.
Good.
5 fumbles in one quarter.
Grief. Fans got their money's worth for the tickets.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. You got school tomorrow, and I know it's late.
You.
Is there anything you'd like to share? I know there's some stuff I want to touch on, but I forgot.
Oh, Mom's telling you about the other podcast.
Oh yeah, the Mike and I think it's the Mike and You podcast. You guys got to check them out. They've got a call-in line, so you can call in, leave a voicemail, pick your MVP player of the week, and then they've got a text line.
That's cool.
And Mike, he's from Kansas City. It's an 816 number. I'm pretty sure the dude's from Kansas City. And then it's the Miz on Twitter. And but he's a Patriots fan, who his second favorite team's Chiefs.
How?
I don't know, but he was giving me shit when I called in and was talking about Mahomes. And then he said, "Oh, Ty's always trolling me talking about the Chiefs." Well, fucking damn right I do.
Man, I don't know how you could be a Patriots fan and like the Chiefs.
You guys gotta go check them out and make sure all the Chiefs fans are calling in and lighting their shit up. Here, I'm gonna give you guys the phone number. And here's the phone number to their text line. I forgot I say this because I'm gonna call them and give them some shit. They'll play your message during their podcast. You can look them up on Twitter. All right. It's 816-654-6883. 654-6883. That's 816. It's the Mike 816, and I can't see the rest of it. But go in there and leave a message, man. Tell them, oh, we got to name our podcast. Damn it, let's do it right now. What is up? I love all the Chiefs podcast shit. You know, I like that. Some guys it drives them nuts, you know. I don't know why that would bother you. If you don't like it, move along. But I like watching Chiefs content. But man, my God, every name I've come up with, you come up with, is taken like
yeah, it's crazy, man. But
I really wanted to do, what was it, a Chief Fanatic?
yeah.
I think Uncle Bill came up with a good name today, and it was Chiefs Hotline.
Yeah, we do that. When did you set up something where like people could call and do that? Same thing on his.
Well,
We need some
man,
more people watching first.
Yeah, leave a fucking comment. I should have said that earlier. Like, nobody leaves comments. I don't think people make it to the end.
Probably not.
Oh, damn it, what was I just going to say? Oh, on the call-in line, though, all these guys are doing podcasts and shit on, like, Apple Tunes or
iTunes,
Apple
Tunes.
all this other, like, formats and shit. I like YouTube. I like being able
Yeah.
to see somebody talk. And when people do call and leave messages, it sounds dirty. It kind of sounds... the sound quality could be better on some of those podcasts. I don't know why they don't just do it on YouTube and just share it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not doesn't cost a lot of money for cameras and a setup. Want to go with the Chiefs Hotline, or should we?
I'm cool with that. Yeah. Jeez.
Or your mom want to do Chief Justice?
Chief Justice.
No, Commander in Chief.
Commander in Chief. That'd be cool. I got a dog named Chief, in case y'all didn't know that.
Yep, he's fucking cutie. Commander in Chief, Chief Justice, or Chief Hotline. Chief's Hotline.
Yeah.
If you make it this far, leave a comment and let us know what you think. I'm kind of leaning towards Chief's Hotline right now.
Yeah, I like Chief Hotline.
All right, anyway, man, 4-0. We got Indy up next. We'll come back here in a couple days when we watch the game again. That way I can, I don't know, give my takes, share what's going on.
Yeah. Thank you.
Peace out.